Hello, students, and welcome to Sex Ed for Adults. Let's start by understanding why this is very important. Around 16 million girls aged 15 to 20 years old give birth every year, according to World Health Organization. In the Philippines, 1 out of 10 Filipino teenagers get pregnant, making it the only Asia Pacific nation with a significant rise in teenage pregnancy. These statistics highlight the need for comprehensive sex education and access to reproductive health services. With that in mind, let's begin with the basics. Anatomy. We'll start with the male anatomy, focusing on the penis. The penis has two main parts, the shaft and the head. The shaft is the long part that sticks out, and the head is the rounded part at the end. The average size ranges from 3 to 5 inches, which is perfectly normal, despite what you might see in porn. Now, in some regions like America and some parts of Asia, circumcision is common for the baby boys, but it's perfectly normal if yours isn't. So let's move on to the female anatomy. It includes key parts like the vulva, which protects internal organs and provides sensation, the vagina, a canal for menstruation, intercourse, and childbirth, the uterus, where pregnancy develops, the ovaries and fallopian tube, which produces eggs and hormones that regulate reproductive functions. It is very important to remember that male and female anatomy differs greatly in size, shape, and appearance, and this diversity is completely normal. Speaking of vagina, here's an interesting trivia. The vagina is naturally acidic, which helps protect against infections, while sperm is alkaline or basic, which neutralizes the acidity. This balance is crucial for fertilization, allowing a sperm to survive the journey to the egg. Let's take a closer look at how fertilization occurs with a video example.
While you release only a single egg each month, your partner releases millions of sperm in a single ejaculation, all with an eye on that single prize. But only one of those sperm will be crowned the victor. As soon as one lucky sperm cell succeeds in penetrating the egg immediately undergoes a chemical reaction that prevents other sperm cells from following suit. Then, the chromosomes carried by the sperm and egg come together, and the egg is officially fertilized. The fertilized egg then begins a rapid descent to the uterus. Over the next 7 days, the human embryo undergoes multiple cell divisions in a process called mitosis. At the end of this transition period, the embryo becomes a mass of very organized cells, called a blastocyst. Once the embryo reaches the blastocyst stage, approximately 5 to 6 days after fertilization, it breaks out of its protective covering and begins the process of implantation in the uterus.
Now that we understand the basics, let's talk about sexual interaction and its different types. We'll start with masturbation, a common and the safest way to explore your body and learn what you like. Oral sex is another option, with cunnilingus performed on women and fellatio on men. Vaginal sex involving a penis in the vagina is often what people think of when they hear sex. And lastly, anal sex, which anyone can engage in, and men may particularly enjoy this due to the prostate gland, a sensitive area that can provide pleasure. For all these interactions, practicing safe sex is crucial. Finally, let's talk about birth controls or contraception, which is essential if you don't want to be pregnant or if you don't want to have a baby. There are many types of birth control methods. First is the hormonal methods, which includes birth control pills, patches, and injections. Next is the barrier method, which includes the female and male condoms, and diaphragms. We also have the IUDs, or the intrauterine devices, natural methods, and permanent methods, which include tubal ligation for women and vasectomy for men. Now that we've covered the essentials of sex education, from anatomy to various birth control methods, remember that knowledge is your most powerful tool. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to a trusted healthcare provider. Thank you. Stay informed, stay safe, and take control of your sexual health.